flew straight here to Powell River to see my good buddy Paul with Huntfish Maniac. I'm not an ocean guy, so I never profess, and you guys have seen me before, I go fishing, I love fishing, but hunting is my thing. I don't profess to be a guide or know everything what I'm talking about when it comes to the fishing side of things, so I rely on good friends. Paul, being a good friend, is taking me out on the ocean to teach me some of his tips and tricks. I've been out on the ocean before. I'm super excited to be learning from a pro when it comes to salmon. If there's anything that I know, we are gonna be out there. We're gonna go chase some big bucket heads, some big salmon. I'm hoping to get a little hook on the hat. We'll see. You never know. From what I've been told, it doesn't happen often. However, he's also told me that the crabbing ain't very good right now, so I'm gonna have a tough week ahead of me.
Yeah, not that tough.
Test 1, 2. We're in action, baby. Coming up.
This guy just wants to catch salmon. All I want to do is catch crab.
Just about 20 minutes out of the harbor here. We're gonna try some down rigging. We're getting late in the season. The Chinook are still around. The late runs are still around. So we're gonna drop a couple flashers. Gonna run a hoochie and maybe a plug, I think. I like to switch it up. Sometimes you gotta work a little harder to find the fish, and what they wanna eat, but we got a low slack tide coming up, so we're gonna drop the riggers and hope for the best. These Chinook salmon, as they start migrating, they start getting closer and closer to their spawning grounds, their spawning rivers. I find that they like the bottom. Good quill back. That's a good quill back. All the way from the Oregon coast, all the way up into Alaska, we've got spot prawns. They're delicious. They do not have a mud vein like a shrimp does. They're more of a lobster texture, I feel. We've got the privilege of having them right here in the backyard, so we could, if the fishing's a little slow, we could do some crabbing, we could do some prawning. We just had some humpbacks. I mean, my backyard is God's backyard in my opinion. We got our first little Chinook salmon. Best way to identify these guys is they've got a little bit of a purple back on them. They've got the very distinctive black spots along their back, and then as you can see on the tail, they have black round spots right through the tail. The only other Pacific salmon with the spots on the tail, like fully through the tail like that, is the pink salmon, and we saw that yesterday.
Yeah.
More of an oval shaped though. It's just legal within the slot size, and we're gonna bleed them out, get them in the cooler, and try and catch one more.
I'm having a blast. I'm creating a friendship with you.
Oh, yeah.
I can feel it. It's going to be a long time to come.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that you addicted me to heli fishing. You haven't quite addicted me to this ocean side thing, but you know what? I'll come out and crab and shrimp any day. So, we're already halfway there.
Yeah.
So, no, it's been awesome. Having a blast. We're on, essentially mid-trip right now.
Yeah, mid-trip. Another full day tomorrow.
Yeah, you got some exciting stuff stored for us for tomorrow, and then we got Friday morning. So, I'm looking forward to what we have left. We got a good 10-15 minutes left here. Sun's just settled, and you know what? Our appetite for catching one more big fish hasn't settled yet, so we're going to see if we can't make that happen. out here on the coast, hunting fish maniac. Paul absolutely loves salmon fishing, and I've been working him for the last couple of days. He's taking me out crabbing today. I'm pretty stoked. Albertan, landlubber, out on the sea. My favorite thing to do is go crab fishing. Just getting loaded up, ready to go on the docks here, and we're gonna head out and have a blast today. Get all the crab traps put out, see if we can't go catch ourselves some salmon. A crabbing we will go, a crabbing we will go. Hi-ho the dairy-o, crabbing we will go.
We good.
Let's go crabbing!
Plan is, we got one of my favorite spots, only 15 minutes out of the harbor, but it's a good spot. We're gonna spread some traps out, try and find some crabs, and hope for the best.
So is this a sandy bottom, rocky bottom?
Yeah, this is sandy. We're gonna go for some Dungeness crab.
Yep.
Traditionally one of our best spots locally, so we're just gonna spread. But yeah, with crab, you get just like fishing. Gotta spread around, try to find the crabs, and so we're gonna drop a couple traps here. God. When Hunt Fish Maniac has clients and you want real good luck, I did not see that coming. Okie dokie then. Around here, our highest tide is around 17 foot, just over 17 feet of difference. So high tide is the highest point, the highest water level that the ocean will get. Low tide is the lowest. Now you usually have a lower, lower, high, high. Sometimes the swings are different. All depends on the moon cycle. So everything's based around the moon cycles. Sometimes you have big tides, low tides, but high slack is essentially the time of day where the water levels have reached the highest point in that time frame, and everything will come to a standstill, and then the water levels will drop. As everything comes to a standstill, I think these fish start to feed. Well, trolling a little deeper today. We got the riggers down to about 250 feet. Not doing much. We'll see what it is. Sometimes they're lazy, they come to the top. That's a good fish. He is way over. That is a big fish. That is a big fish. He is not a legal fish, but that is a beautiful spring salmon, guys. Wow.
That is a fantastic salmon. Holy.
I think you are high 20s to low 30s.
Yep.
I'm not a stickler on it. I don't even really, like, we're gonna quickly, I'm gonna get you down here for a picture.
Yep.
I'm not a big fan of, I don't wanna hurt this fish.
Yep. You ready? my hands are burning so bad.
Okay, let's get her back in the water. Okay. Let's get her, keep her by the tail, yep. Just gonna let her take her breath. That's close, that's high 20s. I mean, oh yeah, she's kicking now. Wow, what a good fish, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
What a good fish.
Oh, wow. The funny part is, you come in, you feel the burn in the arms. Obviously, it's something I'm not used to. And then you're handing me this thing, and I'm like, whoa, I don't even know if I can hold it with my left hand.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, that is a good Chinook.
How old of a fish is that?
That's probably a 4 or 5 year old fish.
That's really,
Yeah.
4 or 5 year old fish. And that Mamba Jamba is gonna go climb those rivers that we were up there heli fishing in.
Yep.
No kidding. That just blows my mind. So that would be one that's gonna go up this year. That's why they're staging here?
Absolutely. So we've got different runs, and like I was explaining earlier, depending on the system, every system is different. You have early springs, you've got red springs, we've got actually white springs, ones that actually have white flesh. But you've got different genetics, different systems, and some start entering the system as early as May.
Really?
So it's not, you know, as you go north, there's systems where, you know, the major runs are starting in May. Fraser River, they start coming in early like that. They have an early red spring run. This fish is still staging and eating.
Yep.
So it's probably going to hit the system, you know, early October, late September kind of thing.
Really?
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, fish on! Fish on! Leave the bait down there. Wait. These salmon are pretty sensitive fish with their scales, and I don't like to net them. Bringing them in the boat, if you don't plan on keeping them, I don't recommend even touching the thing. There's a little trick I learned. This is how we released them in commercial fishing. But if you get that single hook on your gaff, like this, can you see? See how I got that hook there? Now watch this. Now I just straighten my arm out, and it's gone. That's a great way to not net those fish. I net that fish and it loosens all its scales. You know, it's not gonna live.
3 fish in a row. Paul's messing with me. Nowhere's near the burn of the first one though. But you know what? You're gonna come out here and you're gonna fish. This is what it's all about. That's why you go to bed early. Right, Paul?
Yes, sir.
He hasn't had us in bed before midnight any night.
Okay, we got a keeper here, guys.
Yeah, baby.
That is a good eater.
I think 3 fish inside of 20 minutes. Yeah, that's got this little big boy. My arms are burning. It's a fantastic burn. Especially when you bring something like that, Well, what a blast we're having this week. It's just been fantastic being out here with Paul, Huntfish Maniac. You know, we've done heli fishing. We've done some salmon fishing. We've done a little bit of bottom fishing. And of course, one of my favorites is crabbing. So we're starting out the day today with picking up our traps that we set last night. Had an awesome night last night. Brought in about 15 dungees. And we had 3 legal males, which was awesome. They're at home in my freezer, ready to go. And we're gonna see if we can't catch a few more. I'm super giddy. We're here, I'm out on the West Coast, fishing with a good buddy Paul, Huntfish Maniac, absolutely crazy. I'm pulling a trap right now, and I'm super excited. Paul is a diehard salmon fisherman. He wants you all to come out here and catch the biggest salmon of your lives, have a blast doing it. For me, he's breaking the box, or thinking outside the box, and allowing me to chase my dreams of catching shrimp and crab all day long. It's been a fantastic day, epic water day. We're gonna do some salmon fishing tonight just for him, but for me, it's all about the crabbing.
I think actually that one's good.
Holy! Lined up.
Well, that's
Look at that.
not too bad. Couple keepers in there, I think. How was that?
It's been an awesome morning, man.
Yeah?
I can't thank you enough. Like, catching something like that just makes the reality of the deep blue sea and us being out here and how big these fish really get. And it's still, like I said, it blows my mind that that fish is about to spawn and head up the rivers that we were just fishing a couple days ago, because that was a big fish.
Yeah, it was fun, and that is a big fish. And I think though we need something new. I think this morning we got those crabs, got a couple salmon, we got one in the cooler. You got that nice big one. We got a good release on her, which was I love to see. And we're gonna go check your crab tracks. I know that's what you want to do, right? But anyway, yeah. So I think we're gonna pull the lines, check your crab traps again, We're gonna head up the coast. I got, for the low slack tide up the coast, I got a couple good bottom fishing spots. Try to get some different
Are we
species.
gonna chase some lingers?
I think we're gonna chase a couple lingers.
Okay, I'm down. I'm down.
We can try today, yeah. So let's grab the lines and head up the coast.
That we've caught on this trip, correct me if I'm wrong. We got a pink, we got a coho, you caught a nice spring in the river.
Yep.
I caught a beauty cutty in my world. Then we moved over here, am I missing it? Oh, you caught a rainbow that day.
I caught a small resident
you
rainbow.
caught a rainbow.
Yep.
We moved back to the big deep blue,
Bull trout.
bull trout. Then we caught a rock cod,
Yes.
rock cod.
Quillback rock cod.
Okay, quillback rock cod.
Rockfish, it's actually,
Okay,
yeah.
now you're getting all technical on it.
I know, sorry.
We got crab,
Yeah.
we got prawns, not shrimp, prawning.
We did get a couple.
Oh, we did get a couple
We
shrimp
did
too.
get a
Yeah, I
couple
know that.
shrimp.
Okay.
We did get it.
And trying to think anything else. We got the yellow eye.
Spawny back dogfish. That is another good thing. Like between the rivers and the ocean, right here, out of Powell River where I'm at, you have an opportunity to catch multiple species of trout, sea run and residents. We've got still water, we've got the ocean, crabs, prawns, salmon, bottom fish, lingcod. We've endless things to do
Yeah.
and stay busy, adventurous, have fun, and of course, one of the best things about the inside waters here on the east side of Vancouver Island, we're protected from that swell.
Yeah.
So we've got, you know, pretty calm weather most days.
Listen, I'm an Alberta boy. I don't have the tummy for the really big swells and all that. Not once have I felt even a little squeamish. It's been awesome. The water here has been awesome. And at the end of the day, for me, I know Paul's really proud of my big spring, and I am too, because I'm going to get a hook, I think, for the end of this trip. But shrimping is fantastic.
Prawning.
Oh yeah, I'm still screwing it up. Prawning is fantastic. Crabbing's fantastic. I caught some big fish, and now he's going to take me for the big old bucket heads.
Nice, buddy. He's got the coil giggle. The crabs, big fish, and elk. Hey?
You betcha, buddy.